aboard Strike Cruiser Armageddon, Commander. Calderis is currently facing a massive Ork invasion that threatens to spill over to the entire sector. Urgent distress signals are coming from other nearby sectors, but we must concentrate our efforts here. I need you to take charge of an assault that's stalled on the surface below. Drop to the point marked on the planet map and start pushing into the Orks' flank.
Okay, so here we are on the main menu screen. This is like the tactical map, if you will. Here's you get all these different missions pop up at the bottom. There'll be different ones which take different amounts of time and such. Here you've got the loadout screen. This is where you get each character. You're able to change what they carry and what they do and such. Down here is their stats. Each one of these little pictures is a special ability that they gain through playing the game. And every time you get points, you can put them into whatever you want. So first things first, I'm going to give the new chainsword to Proteus. There we are. Hopefully we would hit a bit harder now. Obviously you get the bolter, dude. So what are you going to put in your, what are you going to put your stats into first, do you reckon?
Well, I would like to get them to veteran status, which is, you know, on the health bar, the top one of the 4.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 points, so we can hit that first ability there, taunt, if we put both points on that.
Another one we'd really need though is the loadouts for everybody, so we can carry more stuff.
Yeah, we could do that, I suppose, but let's do that. Let's do 2 points on that one first, just to hit taunt.
Okay then.
The ability, and then obviously increased health as well, so I can sort of survive longer in combat.
Because you know that's not gonna happen when I get going.
And then we'll work on the accessory slot.
Fair enough. Oh, just so everyone knows, I'll just say every time I get an ability, I'll tell you. Taunt basically means that he can pull, well, not pull enemies towards him, but he can make enemies in a radius just focus on him. But because Tarkus' squad's got so much health and special abilities which allows them to take more cover, they can just pummel at him while everyone else just goes and melee on them or whatever, or moves around them, you know. Shall I get the first attacking one, the first melee one? Battle cry?
Yes.
Right. Battle cry basically is like a battle cry, and it just means that he does way more melee damage for the duration of the attack, basically. Okay, so we're gonna do retake the Hamlet.
The Greenskins have taken over a hamlet outside Argus. This hamlet sits on a vital supply route, and all of Calderis could fall if we do not dislodge them. Sergeant Avitus and his squad of Devastator Space Marines.
I forgot we got Avitus in this one.
But they were finally overwhelmed.
Yes, we do.
And
we get Cyrus as well.
And drive the Orks back. To aid in this, I am assigning Sergeant Cyrus and his squad of scouts to your command. His infiltration expertise should prove invaluable.
I actually think Cyrus is useless in every other difficulty of this game except Primarch, the hardest difficulty which we're playing on.
Yeah.
He's like the most.
You don't really.
Go on.
I was gonna say you don't really need on any less of a difficulty level. You don't need to use him.
No.
Because everyone else just kills everything before you can do anything. Because he only gets like 1 shot every 10 seconds or something. Because it's a sniper rifle.
Yeah. But in this one, he's indispensable in this difficulty zone.
Especially using a high-powered shot to take out the leaders of squads.
Yeah.
Cyrus to Armageddon. In position.
Solid Snake.
Space Marines,
Let's go.
heartening news. Avitus, the squad leader who defended the hamlet, is still alive. The Orks incapacitated him, but apparently could not finish the job.
Avitus is too stubborn to die.
So it would seem, Cyrus. An Ork guard position stands between you and Sergeant Avitus. Approach with
Suppress these
stealth
guys.
and eliminate the Greenskins.
Understood.
It's probably worth saying as well. I know obviously the people watching are probably experienced at Dawn of War, but obviously it's co-op, so we get 2 squads each out of the 4 available for each mission.
Bring down that guard
we can chop and change at the main menu who controls which squads. So for example, at the moment,
hang on. Oh my god! Literally, it's like whenever I want to sit down and play a game, I can't. I just can't. It's not possible. I have to be like harassed at every single opportunity. Harassed is a strong word. Probably not the word I'd use. I need to be like, I don't know, bugged, I suppose. Right. So Cyrus is basically like a scout sniper. He can go invisible and that sort of thing. And if you give him satchel charges and grenades and stuff, he's extremely useful because he can basically take out like enemy structures without being seen, as we see there.
Excellent work, Cyrus.
And as I was saying before, we had to pause about the which sort of squads that we control.
Yes.
At the moment I've only got Tarkus because we haven't got Avitus yet, but well, no we do. But we can chop and change at the main loadout screen which squads we want to control for each mission.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really sure what situation we do that in generally because
You
we're comfortable with the guys that we have. But
Yeah, basically what will happen is we'll always take the commander, then Ryan will always have Avitus and Tarkus. You might want to give Avitus a full squad, mate.
Oh, I thought that was Tarkus. Okay.
Avitus, we'll respond to them by their names. We'll say them by their names. So Avitus is the heaviest, basically the heavy Devastator squad. They just have huge guns. You can arm them with rocket launchers and heavy machine guns and all sorts. And they literally, that is what they're good for, just for pinning down enemies and killing as much as possible. Cyrus, like I said,
we'll be demonstrating in a moment.
Yes. Cyrus is the like sort of scout. Like he can go invisible, like I was saying before. Tarkus is the tactical squad, who they can have like loads and loads of different loadouts. They're really versatile, and they can take the most punishment out of everyone. And we'll get 2 more later on, but we're not going to mention what they are right now.
So I'm going to go ahead and use focus fire,
Which basically just makes Avitus shoot better. If that's possible. The good thing about Avitus as well, if he's got a heavy bolter, then he will suppress like anyone. They will automatically be suppressed by being shot at by Avitus. Ooh, war gear. As you go through the game, you'll collect more war gear, which will basically make your guys better. And you can just load out your guys to what you want. Eventually, you get like too much war gear, and it gets like insane.
and then you get stuff that you don't need. You can trade it in for an XP boost to your squads. So you know.
That's generally what we do if we get tools.
Yeah, it's worth doing that sometimes to level them up and.
Do you want to put Avitus behind that bit of heavy cover up there, mate? I'll take the top top left, I guess it would be, or north.
My squad should set up in heavy cover, Commander. The suppressive fire from my
Because I can suppress them as well.
Keep the greenskins pinned. There. Devastator's ready to fire.
I get Tarkus to have his advance on.
Yeah. I'll see how much he gets targeted, really. I am going to throw a nade, though. Forward.
Nice. That was easy.
There we go. So generally, with tactical advance, unless I'm advancing solo, I'll keep it because it costs energy. For when I'm using taunt.
That's true.
Because obviously, when I use taunt, I'll draw a lot of fire, which then it would be beneficial to have tactical advance on because it reduces incoming damage. So I'll probably save it for that.
Fair enough. And if everyone's wondering what we're talking about, basically we have 2 bars. So you got your health bar and your energy bar. Energy is basically expended when you use all these different abilities here. Tarkus has what's called tactical advance, which is an ability which drains your energy over time, but allows him to take more punishment, basically. Also using taunt takes energy as well. So if you combine the 2, then he can take more damage whilst drawing away enemy fire, basically. Do you want to take those boxes, mate?
Yeah.
I'd set up Tarkus by here, mate. That's what we normally do, just by that low wall.
The Hamlet is secure.
And then I'll have Cyrus down here. Oh, what's retreat? I can't remember the retreat button. Which is, oh, good. We'll need that.
Yes, but then we won't be able to.
I wouldn't put Avitus in the building, though, mate.
To the nearest point. Well, I don't know.
Because
I
if a nade goes in, he'll be dead.
You can get it quick enough. I
No,
thought.
they can't. I can't remember them being able to. They might be able to. I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't really matter if we lose him. It's just, you know.
No, I know. He'd be alright.
He'd be alright. Nade. That's not too
Well,
bad.
they got a good arm. don't put feral boys in at Coop. Go to full back briefly.
I keep forgetting that in this difficulty setting, like the grenades have like just ridiculous range. Right, let's go hand to hand combat.
Say,
Why not?
Absolutely nowhere near that whatsoever.
No, you weren't.
You know, so I mean, I'm not at fault there. That was just a bit rubbish to be honest.
I can't. There we go. I said I couldn't pick that war gear up. I need a hand down here. Sweet. See, that was war gear again already. We need mass crafted grenades. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just destroyed it.
If I remember correctly, it's still okay. I'm well used to that.
Oh, you wait till we get fuel. There will be no cover.
Oh dear.
But we won't talk about that yet.
Yeah. No.
Go on. What were you going to say if you remember correctly?
If I remember correctly, Calderis, this planet that we were just on, if you're fighting Orks or Tyranids especially though, they drop so much war gear.
Oh, I remember there's one level you got to kill like a one of those brain things, zoanthropes, and like you can just they just keep spawning, and you can just sit there and just like harvest war gear.
Yeah, I've done that for so long once that the war gear I was getting just ended up being average stuff, like nothing with a name, just like this one, like improved armor or improved cane sword or improved bolt pistol. I've got all the named ones, and there was just none left for them to give me.
Yeah, I was just hovering over all the war gear. So what I'll do, guys, after every mission, I'll hover all over the war gear, so you guys can have a read of it if you want to. Then pause the video.
Well done, Commander. With the hamlet cleared, we can secure the main route into the capital.
Have you no? Hold on.
Knew to strike where we were most vulnerable, Captain Thule.
Cyrus is correct. Someone is agitating the Orks
Cyrus
and
is always
pointing them
correct.
at valuable targets. If we are going to win this war, we need to find out who is using the greenskins against us.
Right. Okay. So yeah.
What were you going to say? Have you noticed? I think you were going to start with.
Have you noticed that of all the space marines have got wicked planets, like the salamanders live on like a volcanic planet, and then the ultramarines live on Ultramar, then like the I think the white scars live on Terra, which is basically Earth, and they've all got these cool planets, and like the space wolves live on the snow planet, and then all the blood ravens got a big ball of sand, basically. Why would you even bother defending it? It's just rubbish, like.
I know, and they're always complaining. I've read a few Blood Ravens books. They're always complaining about the lack of recruits to take on as neophytes.
You basically live on
like,
Tatooine. Well, you know what?
Yeah, exactly. If you've got a lack of population to recruit as Space Marines, get a different home planet.
Well, easier said than done, I suppose. But I suppose they could just always go and conquer one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to put Cyrus onto stillness, which means that he won't expend energy when he's in cover.
Can I just say as well though, if we sort of start going down that sort of route where like we say, oh, we're unhappy with our current home planet, let's just conquer one to get a new one, that's getting slightly heretical and bordering on chaos.
Yeah, I suppose. Probably they just kind of just grumble and make do. Like most British people when they're stuck in a line or something. In a queue.
Stiff upper lip.
Stiff upper lip and all that. Do you want to give advanced optics to Avatus, make him shoot better?
Yes, let's work that up.
Cool. Right. Excellent.